Welcome everybody, I'm Matt Mitch on Risk here to show you Game 3 of Group 1 of the Risk World Cup quarterfinals. We've got two teams that'll be going home at the end of the night after this game. All the pressure on, only two teams with points. We will go through the standings, talk a little bit about the structure here as we're about 2.5 minutes away from game time. Let's start out talking about the current standings of the Risk World Cup. If you want to check out the Risk World Cup standings at any time, you can always go to riskworldcup.com. Turn that on. Yeah, something like that. Oof. Not what I was looking for. Hold on. Okay, let's go through the groups real quick. So in Group 1, currently New Zealand and Saudi Arabia are the only ones with points coming into this third game. Everybody else sitting at 0. So the top 3 teams move on to the semifinals. The team out of all 4 quarterfinal groups that scores the most points will get to go directly to finals. And then each fourth place teams from all 4 groups will play a winner-take-all on Monday for that final spot in the semifinal. So the 4th place team will still be alive. 5th and 6th place at the end of tonight will be out. So that's currently the standings. Only 2 teams with points. Group 2, you can see Israel got the 15 points earlier today with a win there. 5 points to USA 3. Ireland, France, Australia, and Poland all sitting with 0. Quarterfinals Group 3 today. Poland gets their second win of the quarterfinals with no bounties, but they get the 20 points. 5 points still for Norway and Sweden there. USA 1, Northern South America, and Netherlands sitting at 1. And then Group 4, Germany sits at the top with 10 points from Silent Legend earlier today. England, too, got a bounty with 5 points. Everybody else, Western Asia, Northern Ireland, Central Europe, and Mexico sitting there with 0. So that is the update of the standings going on elsewhere. We are in Group 1 tonight. I think we're getting close to having a stream ready, hopefully. See, I think Crackle's going to stream it for us. So we should be set up here in a second. Dog Sergeant is rooting on USA. Yeah, let me see if I can get a prediction in here. So just a reminder for those of you that are new to World Cup scoring, you get 10 points for the win. That's the only placement points you can earn. Then you get 5 points for your first bounty. It is the same. That's awesome. You get 5 points for your first bounty, 3 points for your second bounty, and 1 point for each additional bounty. So a lot to play for still here tonight for all of these teams. We're getting close to starting. We're waiting on one more team in the lobby. Looks like we're waiting on the East Asian representatives. There we go. Let's get our prediction posted for you guys. Put a 5-minute on so you'll get plenty of data potentially. We can get this. Corbina, no problem. I saw your note. I guess black's a premium color. I didn't even realize that was the case. But no worries, I can swap you. I didn't realize you had to have premium to get to play as black. That's interesting. Okay, so we're waiting on our East Asian player. Let me see if I can help out at all in this lobby to get that spot filled. Clarifying anything. Okay, Steven Fujimori is coming. Awesome. Black and white are both premium colors. Okay, I guess I just forgot. I mean, at one point I knew that. But, I mean, my recommendation would be that all the colors are not premium, but I guess there's probably reasons for that. So notice we're playing Bohus Fortress tonight. Bohus Fortress. Bohus Fortress is in Sweden. I'm pretty confident that that's accurate. Steven may also be playing as a different color. We'll see if he figures it out. If not, we'll go purple here. But we are playing a World Dom progressive game. There is a 90-second turn timer. It is a tricky map. It is a maze-style map. Not as tricky as Conway Castle for sure, but it does have some nooks and crannies and some challenges built into it. So it'll be fun to see these really good players playing. As you can see, our players for tonight, Large Truth or Corbina, playing for New Zealand there is pink tonight. Abdullah playing as green for Saudi Arabia. Those are the two teams with points. Most likely those are the teams that are through. Crackle 069 playing for USA Belize playing for Peru. Peru was the hated enemy last night. For those of you that saw the 2 games last night, Peru upset everybody, so it'll be interesting to see how everyone plays with Peru tonight. Then we've got Oliver representing Venezuela and Stephen Fujimori representing East Asia. Stephen Fujimori representing China, and that's why he's on the regional team for East Asia. So I think we're all ready. Everyone's good to go. So here we go, Game 3. This is our first Game 3 of quarterfinals. These are going to be our first eliminations of quarterfinals. So should be very intense. Yeah, Kulfin says Felice has the odds before going into the game. Felice is a fantastic player. I keep having to play him in tournaments for some reason. I beat him in our last game that we matched up against each other, but really, really good player. I guess we're in similar time zones. That's why we end up keep playing each other. So we're playing Bohus Fortress. I'll try to get the stream adjusted a little bit here so we can see what we need to see. Yes, we're playing World Dom, so we really don't need that side. I think that'll be the best possible for you guys. Even slightly bigger. Really maximize what you can see there. Yeah, Fleas is fast for sure. I think Fleas is definitely underrated. Crackle better win. Crackle feeling a lot of pressure. No USA team's been eliminated yet. This could be the first USA team to get eliminated. All right, Kulfin thinks White has a play for the middle bonus. The way the bonuses work here, you can see there's kind of 2 in the middle, those 2 +4s. Wrapped around the outside, you have a +3, +3, +5. And then you have a couple +4s top left, a +3 that's only a 4 territory +3 on the left. And Kuhl is saying that White has an easy play there on which one, Kuhl? I don't see it now. Not anymore. Okay. By the time I got through the bonuses, it was gone. Sure. Okay, so Crackle first in turn order, Fleas second in turn order, Stephen Fujimori third, Abdullah in fourth, Oliver in fifth, and the Large Truth in sixth. We think this will probably be bonus based. What do you guys think? Yeah, so Blue's got a 5 inside that 1 bonus. That's a potential spot that Blue's going to work from. No, this is progressive. Progressive World Dom is what we're playing here. So Blue's +5 is in this, or Blue's 5 is in this +4 here. As you see there, they go for a flat. White potentially has a line on this +4 with a 4 sitting in the middle. And 1's all around it. Yeah, there's plenty of bonuses to go around. You've got 2 +4s also here at the top. The +3s are these long +3s around the outside. You can kind of see how they're marked. And then you've got the +5. Really tough +5 to take out here. Easy +3 here in a straight line. Those 4 territories. +4 in this corner. Then the big +8. That's not really an option. Unless you're a nut. No first turn bonuses so far. Not surprising. Okay, so yellow rolls a 7 on 4 to get it turn 1. There's no way out for pink, right? Unless he lets him go through him. He can move his 7 to that 1. Yeah, he does. Okay, so he signals pink to get out. Yeah, it's a real fast game in terms of determining early if you're going to have a bonus or not have a bonus. If you're not going to have a bonus, you've got to be real creative with the way you're going to play the game to not turn into the fish immediately. Yeah, I think that's the safer play, Kiel. Not to upset somebody turn one is the logic there, probably. Okay, so we do see Crackle taking the bonus there for the US team. That's a +4 that Crackle just took. This right here is a +4. He leaves ones everywhere. He's got a 4 guard outside on this side and a 3 guard outside on this side, but certainly could be broken. But White's going to spend his troops taking his bonus. Oh, the yellow one's a +3. Sorry. Yellow one's a +3 here. White takes his +4 here. Match better, huh? Okay, so red and white both get second turn bonuses. Sorry, blue and white both get second turn bonuses. Nothing for red yet. Nothing for Feliz early here. I think that makes sense to not go for it. Yeah. So you think they should have or should not have done it, Kill? That yellow should have rolled it or should not have rolled it? Should not have rolled. Yeah. Yeah, I think the not rolling also the other point was no one had taken a first turn bonus, so you're not like falling behind. Yeah. You think pink should have gone for the outside +3? So Kuhl's saying that pink should have gone for this +3 out here, maybe? Or, yeah. I think that's still a tough bonus to do, though. Because you got a white 4 here. That's true. So they could have added here to this 4 and taken it. They've got a green 4 on this side. Green probably would have moved out. He would have still probably taken 2 turns to do it. Yeah. But he probably should have done it. Okay, so yellow gets the +3. So blue's at a +4, white's at a +4, yellow's at a +3. Nothing so far for green, but he's got a line on a bonus up here. Now pink goes for this. No. Rabina moves in and abandons this. No, leaves a 7 here. Okay. Green could move this 4 in and likely will off of that bonus. These 4 territories here are the +3 that pink could potentially get, but he's got a white 4 and a green 4 now to deal with. I don't think going for a second bonus is probably a smart play. Especially with people without a bonus may get you targeted early. Crackle just does an easy attack there. Works on some board positioning. This is a +6 here. This kind of wraparound. The sharp Nord. Which in Swedish I think means the north wall. Maybe? I don't know. I made that up. Kill guard right here. So yeah, this is a real important kill guard position on the map. You're blocked in by this big territory. This is a super important territory, kind of like we were talking about the territory on Conway Castle that runs a lot of the board. This territory on this map controls the easy access to the island and controls this kill guard position. So this is a really valuable spot. Likely we'll see big stacks built here in most of these games. What's up, Aries? White adds to this position just to hold it. Just keeping as many externals as he can. So he's got his main bonus, and then he's just got these 2 externals. Technically he has these 1s, but that's not much of an external, and he has this one. But at some point he's going to want to start adding to one of these external positions. This would be this one. White is laughing. Got the old laughing emote going here. Green takes his bonus. The +3, he's going to roll here and here. Fortify here, or does he move the 4? No, he doesn't need to move the 4 yet. Yeah, he can leave this as a guard. So that's a +3 there for green. Remember, there was some animosity between green and red yesterday in those games, and then in general, pretty much everyone had some animosity towards Peru, feeling like they fed both games. So it'll be interesting to see if any of that carries over to tonight. Remember, the top 3 teams go through to quarterfinals. If you're the top scoring team in all 4 quarterfinal groups, you get to advance directly to finals, which is a huge benefit, getting to skip the semifinal round. And then the 4 fourth place teams, the 4th place team from each of the 4 quarterfinal groups, will play in a winner take all on Monday for the final spot in the semifinals. This game's looking good for Finland. I didn't see Finland playing, Kiel. I'm being facetious because Kuhl wants New Zealand probably and Saudi Arabia to score a few points to keep that number 1 score available because Finland's sitting at 20 currently. Right. They don't want to see New Zealand score a bunch of points because they want to have a chance at that spot, that first overall spot in quarterfinals, which would get them straight to finals. It's a winner take all. You each choose 1 player for the game, Dog Sergeant. So you can pick any teammate you want. It won't count against your team count of games played, and then it's just winner goes through. No points or anything else related. It'll be the setting's already up, but it's a world dom game, progressive game for that 4th place game for the 4th place playoff. Okay, so blue's got a bonus, red's got a bonus, white's got a bonus, green's got a bonus, yellow's got a smaller bonus. I guess yellow and green have the 2 +3s. Pink, no bonus. And we're all worried about pink here not having a bonus. Not a good spot. And a really tough line at a bonus. So there's white 4s here that you got to hit. The white 4 can't move out of your way because there's a yellow 4 that's not going to move because they want this situation. Then you got the green 4 that could easily move back if you threatened them. Not worried about it, think it's great. Yeah. That makes sense. I guess you're kind of rooting against pink and green here. As Finland. White lost this exterior, and I think that was a mistake by not adding out here early when they had the exterior position. This position's nicely guarded, but it's just not very far away. It's a pretty straight line to their bonus from there. This is their critical position now and staying alive long term. What's up? Tharms is rooting for the USA. That's great. Tharms, big USA fan over there. C. Brown rooting for Peru. Peru definitely was the most hated nation last night in the group, just because of made some aggressive plays, a failed 70 run in the Arctic. Got them some heaters. Green's working off of 3 exterior positions, but not super strong ones, in addition to their bonus. Yellow in 3 positions. The only good news for pink is in multiple positions. Green does move back into their bonus, allowing pink to take here, but this keeps getting tougher and tougher for pink to deal with to take a bonus. They're going to have to hit a 6 to take a +3, and that's a real net negative for you. Dog Sergeant obviously also rooting on US of A. Potential for the first USA team to go out of the tournament. All 3 are currently still in the tournament, but 2 teams will be eliminated tonight out of this group. The 2 bottom end points will be eliminated. Remember, you get 10 points for winning, no other placement points available, 5 points for your first bounty, 3 points for your second bounty, and then 1 point for each additional bounty. You want all 3 of us to go through again? Yeah. That'd be wild if all 3 USA teams make it to the semifinals. I think that's a super low probability, especially with the current positioning. If you want to check out all those things, you can go to riskworldcup.com, check out the updated standings and schedule so you can see when games are coming up, so you can watch them either on this Twitch stream, Mitch on Risk, or on one of our other awesome broadcasters. Speedster did a couple games this afternoon for us, including the longest game thus far in the World Cup of an hour and something. Okay, so Crackle hits a 2-stack of Peru. Crackle in the troop lead there for the US at 42 troops. I feel Lars' past point. Yeah, totally agree. Rancid Leech, good point. I also think that Corbina's over the bonus, unless something happens here where white and yellow somehow move out of here magically. Pink's giving up that bonus, and you guys got to start focusing on how to find the spot. Need tiebreakers for 0 points teams. So it'll just be a coin flip. So if we end up tonight with 3 teams at 0, we'll do a coin flip for 4th place. No other way to break the tie if all of them end on 0. So very valuable for any of these 0 point teams to at least get a kill if they can. Because if you get 5 points, pretty good chance you're going to be 3rd or 4th place and at least get a chance at that playoff on Monday. Well, yeah, potentially we'll be in a three-way coin flip, which we've done before so far in this tournament. So we're not afraid to do it again. What we should do instead of the coin flip is just assign each of them a bot and roll a bot auto. You can't do all bots. I guess you could bot out with the other one. Just do a bot automation on like Iceland or something. Rancid Leech rooting for New Zealand. Okay. Yeah, I think Corbina / Large Truth in a tough spot, not getting the bonus, and everyone else getting the bonus. Gonna want some solid kill guards. We like that white's adding there, but it's not a true kill guard, right? Because the other side goes through to green. It's actually a fun idea. Yeah, I don't know exact the logistics of it because you have to bot out to really create all bots, and then once you bot out, you can't see the game. But I don't know the exact best way to do that. I'm sure there are much smarter people out there than me that could figure out the equivalent of a coin flip by doing a bot simulated risk match. Just skips every turn. Yeah, potentially. Yeah, but then the bots would have to kill the neutral host, or it's just last bot living. I think that makes the most sense. As you play, you just basically do a card skip every turn. So you gotta wait a minute every turn, so it's a really long coin flip. The annoying part would be the turn timer that you have to just wait it out. We might try it. We might get crazy if we end up having to do a coin flip here. We'll see how it all shakes out. Oh, true. You could just place troops and then fortify. You're right. Yeah, I wasn't thinking through that. I was thinking through having to let it go through. You could just place your troops and then fortify without an attack each turn. Let it hit their rank points. Now that's getting intense, Aries. Yeah, it'll be tougher to do the alphabetical order for this because you won't have as much time to get that organized, right? But we could figure it out. We might try it. I think you got to do it on like Iceland, just a super small map, right? So it's fast. And last spot living. Aries, by the way, I talked to Saber in the game that was played 12 hours ago, 13 hours ago now, about his Saber rankings and how he needs to make it to where I can type in, like I do for your maps or odds, just a player's name, and it sends me back their Saber ranking. So I told him he should figure out to set it up like you. Maybe he'll reach out to you. He said he's going to work on it, though. So you see, you got two kill guarded positions here. You got red in the middle, kill guarded here by green, yellow, kill guarded by blue. It'll be interesting to see how that plays out. Nobody kill guarding pink. He's in the coding group. Yeah. Again, you guys are way smarter than me at that stuff. I was just saying it'd be really cool. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm sure he has it sorted somewhere that he's pushing to his site that has the rankings. So I'm sure it's already there in a basically Google Doc format. So then you just have the bot pull from it. But again, I'm not an expert. That's just me making up how I would imagine it works. I do think it'd be cool if I could just type in the names of players here and see their Saber rankings. So we do see pink is kill. Sorry, I forgot pink. No, they're not truly kill guard. That's why I'm thinking that. They're still open to green. The link for his site, Kuel, can you send that in the chat, the link for the Saber rankings? I'm sure you got it handy. It's kind of just a giant table with them. Yeah. Kuel will post them. The Saber rankings are Saber is a player in Risk, a well-known player from Israel on the Israel team, actually. Yeah, friendsofrisk.com. And he's got a ranking based off of performance in tournaments. And the way it works is kind of your, this is the kill on pink from white. Steven Fujimori gets, 10 on 9. Oh, no, he's got a double tap. He gets 4 off the double tap, gets 100% roll, rolls the 17 on 10, gets the kill on New Zealand. That'll be 5 points for Steven Fujimori and East Asia. Okay, so that's 5 points for each Asia. They move into third place. They're in a really good spot right now if they can just freeze time and hope that Pink. Well, I guess Pink can't get any more points, but that's good for Kuhl and Finland and anyone looking for that first place overall spot. So he gets. New Zealand will finish with 18 points. Saudi Arabia now with a chance to potentially win the group and get into that mix for a auto qualifier spot to finals. USA, Peru, and Venezuela now all sitting at 0 in a precarious position. Real quick on the Sabre rankings, it's your last 2 years of your tournament finishes, but they're weighted. So the more recent stuff, like the last 3 months, is weighted heavier than your older rankings, and that keeps updating as we go. So it's kind of a ranking based off of your competitive tournament finishes. I'm not very high, so don't look for me on that. Kill's probably up in the top 10, 15, something like that. Twelfth. Kill's 12th. Yeah, my recent tournament games have definitely hurt me. I also don't have 2 years of tournament records, which would also help. Green adding everywhere doesn't seem to be going for the kill. Maybe setting up for a next turn attempt at a kill. You can see yellow is maybe who everyone would want to go for. No, yellow's turning in cards now. Can anyone get white before their turn? Yellow would hit here, pop, pop, pop. But no stack to get into this. Green kind of kill guards white in this area. Yeah, he's guarding here to block this path to white. Because he thinks yellow's the most likely one to go for it. The 11 in the corner. Oh, he puts an 11 here. Okay, yeah. He opens up the kill guard on red, basically saying it's a weak kill guard. I don't want to be run through for it. I think Dog Sergeant said that earlier in his game today. Same thing. I don't want to put a weak kill guard up there because I'm just going to lose my troops. Yellow takes over the kill guard and puts a strong kill guard there. Okay. So red and yellow both kill guarded by blue and yellow. Red would come through here for white. Crackle would come up through here and come down in here. I think Crackle has white, potentially. Pop, 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 pop. Or this side can get it. Then he's got to get a. He had to put more here if he was going for that, though. He's not going for that, huh? He would have had to put more in this stack that he's using now. He's just going to guard. He guards some of the 5 cards. Keeps Feliz from having the line. Yeah. Yeah, it's not really worth, except you get the 5 points, but Crackle's still in a really good spot. Basically still at the troop lead there, right with Oliver. Obviously, Steven Fujimori will jump up on this trade. Yeah, the 3 white ones here. Yeah, agreed. He was going to need a lot more troops to do it. I don't know that he could have done it, even if he placed differently. See what old Peru does. They have been the wild cards, but this is by far their best player in terms of rankings here with Feliz playing. Someone could probably tell me Felice's Saber ranking. I'd be curious. But again, would love to have the bot here. See how aggressively Felice plays it. He takes green out of the middle. Does a couple of things with that. Takes green out of this center position, so the 11's locked. Hard to get anywhere in here for green to get a kill. Felice's 19th. Wow. Yeah. I believe it. Pretty much, I've only played well in one Killpeed Open game so far, and it was against Felice when I won with the 70 run. See what Steven's lining up. He's at 63 troops. Not a big troop difference right here. Yeah, I'm saying I should be at least 18th, not 280th or whatever I am. Two people full suicided. I've had in my last game, which some of you may have seen, was in the fog, and so someone thought they were going for my kill, but they could not get my kill, so I ended up getting fed. Which is one of the reasons I don't like fog, but some people love it. This is a feed. White tries to feed red to green. I think is what we just saw. Knowing that green's got the points, he wants he and green to split the rest of the points. So he tries to feed red to green. That would take out one of his potential competitors. Yeah, Kill. I was trying to find your owl emojis in Discord, but I guess they're not. I don't have them in Discord. I was trying to react to you with your owl emoji, so I had to use just a random owl. Oh, there. I didn't even know you had a server. Yeah, send me an invite link to your server, definitely. I would also like a link to where you're sending Aries. Although I don't have a cute animal, maybe I need a cute animal to represent me. Maybe I'll do a poll of what people think would be best. Speedster, I think, is also a fox. A red fox. Aries is an orange fox. Does green kill red here? No. Green just moves back into a kill guard position of red? Oh, is he a wolf? Okay, maybe he's a wolf. Yeah, probably a wolf. It's standing like in human form, so it's a little tricky to tell exactly, but I think it is a wolf. I think you're right. What's up, Joey? Joey, are you and Dog Sergeant on speaking terms again? Or you could be a vegetable. That's another option. That's a good point. Probably need something that goes with the purple theme. Like, Keel's cool purple owl. Thank you, Keel. Dog Sergeant has not decided if he is back on speaking terms with Joey. Joey slept through the game earlier today for their team. So Dog Sergeant was able to get 5 points for him. Okay, this is the kill on Peru from Venezuela. Ooh, it is tight. He's got to take a 24 on 15 and then kill chain it with 6 ones. Aries can probably do that kill chain for us real quick. Oh, Andy's got to get this 2 on 2. Oh, if not, Crackle gets fed a kill. Is this a 2 on 1? He loses the 2 on 1. Oh, no. Yeah, as long as you win your game, they'll love you. Okay, so he should stop, right? He doesn't want to feed that anymore to Crackle. He wants to make that as tough as possible on Crackle to go get that kill. If he wants, he could hit Crackle if he's going to try to rebalance out the game. But Crackle gets fed a kill here. when the USA team was at their last leg, right? They were on the brink of absolute disaster, and they get a lifeline from Venezuela. They'll get the kill on Peru. Will they tie it into a kill on East Asia? He should, right? Should be an easy kill on East Asia after this. Crackle gets the kill on Peru. Yeah, then they get the kill on White. Should be relatively straightforward. Unless I'm missing a spot, but it looks relatively straightforward. They're the only ones with the kill guard on them. Wow, USA looked to be on their last leg in this tournament. Looked like they were on the way out. And Crackle gets back-to-back kills. That'll be 18 points. Remember, he only gets 3 for that second kill. And he'll only get 1 for each of these additional kills in this game, assuming he takes on a couple more. But that looks like it'll be enough to guarantee the USA a spot on the way through. Also, if he finishes sweeping this game, they'll win the group. Probably not enough to win the group. Uh, Probably not enough to win the group and compete for that first overall spot. This is the kill on Saudi Arabia here, which again is good for Finland, right, Keel? Like this staying as low as possible. This is going to keep the points low for the winner of this group. Wow, what a just 180 that happened there. USA looked like they were in dire straits. They get the failed kill by Venezuela, and really nice of them. They leave Venezuela into that last spot so that they get the extra placement points, right? Oh no, he missed. Oh no, I thought he misclicked. Okay, he gets the kill. Well done by Crackle. Pads it out right. Gets the win. USA finishes with 20 points. They'll win the group. USA 2 goes from the brink of disaster to group winner there with Crackle running the board, and then we'll get everybody in, but we've got no need for a coin flip or a bot game. We've got Crackle winning the group for USA 2 with 20 points. Large Truth finishes second with New Zealand there at 18. Saudi Arabia finishes in third with 15. All three of those teams will be moving on to our semifinals. And then Steven Fujimori for East Asia will be in that. We'll get East Asia into that fourth place playoff on Monday. So let's see if we can get everybody in here. Okay, let's see if we can get everyone in here to talk a little post-game action. Hold on before your thoughts so we can get everyone in to get really get those reactions. All right, I think we got most people in here at least, and I'll keep watching in the waiting room to get everybody else. So, real quick before you guys start, final scores for the group. USA 2 finishes in first at 20 points, New Zealand in second at 18 points, Saudi Arabia in third with 15. All three of those will auto qualify. East Asia finishes in fourth with 5, so they'll be in the fourth place playoff on Monday, and Peru and Venezuela are eliminated. Go ahead with your thoughts.
Difficult Monday game. but why?
I'd like I'd like to hear his thoughts on I think what he was trying to do, in my opinion, was he had the bounty and then he just wanted red and yellow and blue gone
Yes,
from the game
I
and
think
he
he
gets
was
third place.
I think he was hoping that green had a set
exactly,
or yellow had a set and then would kill red and win, which would mean that he would qualify.
exactly.
And
That's what I thought. But it's
actually,
risky.
Green had the cards to kill White and get a chain, but he took like 80% of the turn putting troops and not attacking.
So he had a set?
Uh,
He didn't have a set. He
I
didn't have
don't
a
he
think
set.
he
did,
has said.
but White was
Hello.
super weak.
Green, did you have a set on 3 there?
Yeah, that I didn't have it. Otherwise, I would have went to the kill. I didn't
Yeah.
have the set. By the way,
Yeah.
why did White just do that?
I'm not sh- I'm not sure. I think he overextended trying to set people up to die and he made himself super weak as well on 5 cards.
Yeah, I think his hope was he takes the 5 points. We don't have him in here to say it, but I think he was trying to take the 5 points, weaken the
And
other
make
teams that were sitting at 0, so they would be taken
uh,
out by New Zealand and Saudi Arabia, and he would get through in third place with 5. Was I think the logic there.
Which
Yeah,
makes
yeah.
sense.
but it's very risky. Like,
He
It
was
So
is.
not in
risky.
a place he was
So
not in a
risky.
place to pull that off yet. I mean, he needed some players to get another player to get taken out first maybe before he
mhm.
could set up. Yeah, that was a bad play. But I'll take it.
But
Uh,
I just
yeah,
want to say, Green, great play, blocking us with that 14
Yeah, that was
because
a
we
very
were
well done.
aiming, like we were
yeah,
like,
yeah.
come on, and then it's like, he saw it. We
You're
left.
getting some decent rolls there. We were scared for a second you were going to get that.
Yeah, the
Oh
2v2
Killing
man,
at
red.
the end. Oh my goodness, you had us nervous.
oh, we were praying for that roll at the end
The
against two.
2v2?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Because he got the one, so it was a
yeah,
2v1, and we
Yeah.
were like, don't get it, don't get it, don't get it.
Yeah, it's a whole game-changing roll right there on which way that goes.
yeah. But that just shows like how much wide really screw us.
Yeah, we were like on the grabbing on the nails the game.
Yeah, sadly, this whole round, like, I mean, I don't feel we really had good chances because something crazy happens right before a big turn. But it's what it is.
Yeah, when you went for the yellow, I thought you outstretched it a bit since I block it, but
No,
you got really close.
no, you're doing great. I mean, if we didn't take in that turn, that was it. We were
Yeah,
too
well,
weak. We were trying to get red, and
Yeah,
hopefully, I don't
if you
know.
didn't kill red, you were done. I mean, that game was over
Yeah,
when it got back to us for sure.
yeah. No, for sure. And again, killing red wouldn't have meant much. Like, yeah, we get 5, but then we will be sitting, I think, in 4 or 5 cards. So then we will be next. Like, it was more to get points in the board, but I don't think it would meant.
So I was scared about you killing red just based on that. Going then,
Yeah.
okay, well let me hit blue down and white down enough for uh, green to kill them
yeah.
off. But
Back on the when White suicided and I didn't have a set. It really pissed me off that USA blocked the way, so I couldn't even make it without a set.
Yeah.
Uh,
well,
I think
yeah,
that was on purpose.
yeah,
I think the
we had
yeah,
a good
blocks actually were
start.
done.
We had a good start, and then we were able to hold 4 positions that kept us at 12 positions. No one could get through. I mean, it was and being first in turn order was a plus. Being
Yeah.
the troop lead and have the first in the turn order was looking good. And then
We just didn't want
White
to piss
got that
anybody
kill.
off.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Just
everybody's
somebody
suiciding.
somebody randomly signing to hit us for some reason, or a kill feed for some reason, and we weren't there. That's what we were really afraid of. I mean, if everything went to plan, we kind of had the game pretty much in lock by the second turn, the second trade ins. We thought at least.
I mean, again, we had 3-on-3 when Green blocked us. If not, we had chain complete to take the game,
Yeah.
like to kill wide. Then we traded. Like, we also, I mean, we consider us at least on the lines to kill red and kill wide, and eventually get green as well. But but yeah, for sure,
So
you guys did really
we were
good.
definitely gonna kill pink before
Oh
White
yeah.
decided to, because I
Oh
mean
no.
we were on 4. We were gonna wait until 4 cards, obviously. I don't know why white did it with 3 cards, but
Because they just wanted to kill. That's
Yeah.
all.
Were you guys surprised Ping doesn't make more of an effort for a bonus there early?
say that again.
Were you guys surprised Ping didn't make more of a play for a bonus early? Decided
Yeah,
not to
that
roll even
surprised me.
medium stacks.
Not
That
Yeah.
surprised me
really
because
to
he
me.
kept saying thanks, and I pushed my shoulders back. I wanted him to, get the bonus and get going and stuff, but he just didn't. I was
Yeah.
like, why?
Well, we didn't add to our blue 1 there because we figured he would roll whatever we put in there because he needed a bonus, and it was a bonus game, obviously. So I'm surprised he didn't roll yellow or white. I mean, to get it,
Just
but
eventually do it. The 4
but
stack.
I think if he rolls white there, white might be dead on the first trade because
True.
I mean he had the bonus, but we had great lines on him. We were
Yeah,
trying
white
to
didn't have a lot of
line up
positions.
pink into white, possibly, but it might have been tight.
Yeah, and you guys didn't get too serious about kill guards. You kind of traded kill guards multiple times throughout the game there. You guys thought it was going to be a quicker game, and the kill guards maybe weren't necessary.
We kill guarded yellow the entire game.
Mm-hmm.
You killed
Now-
yellow in the circle spot. Yep,
Mhm.
that's
the
true.
other teams were trading around.
Yeah.
I think yellow was sitting on the red kill guard for the longest time until whatever white did, and then green sat there. So the other kill guards, I didn't really see a lot of shifting. It was just people taking bonuses, so positions were being hit. So lines were constantly changing.
Yeah. I mean, there was a lot of movement happening, I guess, so that's why the kill guards were kind of changing. And there were 2 other positions where kill guards were, but I think there were like 3 or 4 different people that were holding those positions at different times. Clearly, you guys wanted to put your time in on the blocking, though. A couple of super important blocks that happened in that one.
I was having connection issues and so.
Sorry, I think we're back.
Welcome back.
I have a question for the team, for everybody. Like, sadly, what is not here? That is the main question I wanted. But if anybody, you saw at the beginning, we broke red.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, in Peru from last night.
We
I
lost.
was wondering if any of you, obviously, why didn't do it? But if any of you had been there on the other side, would anybody would have broke them too? I know Green didn't do it. I mean, we didn't
Well,
need to. But
I think at the time you didn't have a bonus, did you?
no, I did have. That's why we did have a bonus. That's why.
Yeah, we did the smallest.
And they didn't have lines to break us either.
But you had right. You had that little side. Yeah. Well, we just figured you did it because you were still pissed at him for last night.
I mean, there's a little motivation, but no. And in reality, it was like he's a direct competition, the same as you guys. Like all the
Yeah,
0-1s, all the 1-0s, and we were like trying to slow down at least anybody that.
Yeah, the rationale was to not let him have the bonus for a couple of turns. So when the trades start kicking up, he would be like the main target. And because he had 0 points, if they get eliminated, then we have more chances to go up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the kill guard that the USA team did on us made us play a little bit more
Riskier. Yeah.
Aggressive.
Yes.
Yeah.
On
Yeah.
the map.
Yeah, it makes sense. When you were kill guard, it felt safe there.
You
I
got
mean-
that first turn, that bonus, and then we took ours and we didn't guard it to white. We said we were kind of just like, if he breaks it, he breaks it, and it becomes that kind of game. But it's not
Absolutely.
going to benefit either of us if he starts doing that. So
Yellow
No.
got their bonus second turn. I think you guys were also second turn.
We all did it in the
First
same order
turn.
except red. Like because
oh,
red was
that's
a
right. It
little
was
behind,
second.
and
Yeah.
that's why
You
we
let Pink out.
broke them. That's why. I mean, really, it was just like, okay, there's no really consequences, and you saw it. There wasn't a consequence of really attacking them to break them, and
I think it was a good plan.
Yeah, it worked out for sure.
yeah. But I just wondering if anybody, like, let's say blue or green didn't do it, but blue or black, well, it's not here. But if you guys, mainly you blue are here, would you have been? I don't think you would have, but I've seen it that we broke on one side, we have broke on the other side, because they couldn't attack you either on the other side.
Yeah.
Like I was wondering if white was going to do it. Like, hey,
I did see that when White had a
You had 2
1
4s, yeah.
in between yellow and red, and if he broke red, nothing would happen because red couldn't even break the bonus at the time.
hmm
I thought that too, and green could have done it too. I mean, I just think that Felix's position wasn't really all that he really needed for that game, and it kind of it turned out not too good for him at the end.
yeah, that's a difficult bonus to keep.
Yeah,
You have,
that's a tough one though to put on Feliz. I mean
I
that's
agree.
the bonus you get, right? And also White White just slammed him.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, he walked into a
oh
very
man.
tough position, as well as his 2 teammates upsetting everybody yesterday. So he got to walk into that situation too. So
Yeah,
tough for
Yeah,
Feliz.
well, yeah, Peru's banned
I
next
sympathize
time, I
with him.
say.
You guys got anything else? Everyone know how it goes from here? Any questions?
yeah, we're eliminated. I do have a comment to you, Mitch. I
Sure.
don't know who came up obviously all the settings and everything, but
Yeah.
I was thinking today, this does feel like the football World Cup
Okay.
when even though everybody's like can play really well, and obviously in the team they're weak and strong players, you still need luck.
Oh,
In the World Cup, it's
100%.
like that. Not the best play, not the best team always wins,
Yep.
but obviously a good team make consistent like and
Yeah.
make better plays throughout the games. But it feels like
Well,
eventually, when obviously whoever wins at the end, it had to have a combination at some point of luck. And
Absolutely.
but
Absolutely.
That's the game. That's how
I
I
think
view the
we've
game. Honestly,
seen
it's not all skill.
Yeah.
It's luck and skill.
Yep.
yeah,
certainly there's a lot of luck and skill. There's a lot of luck when you have all this as much skill that's in this tournament as you
Right.
have. However, I do think we've seen a lot of, for lack of a better term, inexperienced or not as experienced
Sure.
players change a lot of these games
Absolutely.
absolutely,
more than the skilled players.
yeah,
Yeah, I
The more
think
skilled
that's right.
players.
I think it is I mean it's different than when you're in the late rounds of these big tournaments where you're playing against a bunch of players that have played a ton of tournament risk, and you can almost predict how they're going to play because you've played them so much, you've seen them play, and that's just everyone kind of plays the same way. There's not the same structure to this, and you may have just total game changing moves from players that have not played a lot of competitive risk. So definitely a different feel in that sense.
It's a little refreshing as well, though, as much as it does throw
Yeah,
you off
some parts
from
of
your
it are
game.
nice, and yeah, I mean I love when people say that, try to make it sound like there's some way to invent a format that would be completely skill based, because I mean we're playing a game with dice
Mm.
and human
Well, if you
beings, so
did that, it would never. The game would never end if it was just
yeah,
skill based,
I would like to say
no matter what you played.
I usually play risk well, chill down and relax. But these tournament games, I have my butt cheeked
Oh yeah.
fully.
Look,
Yeah.
hey, we can see all the pro players and everybody has videos of them missing out like a 70%,
yeah,
um, a final kill that they miss a trip. Like
sure,
everybody
happens to
has that.
everybody.
So,
Yeah, yeah, no question.
Well, yeah, that was a good game, guys. Wish
yeah, good game.
good luck to anyone moving on.
Good game to everybody. So USA
Oh,
2,
Mitch,
yeah, go ahead.
I wanted to ask you if Finland
Yeah.
doesn't get any points next game and people are tied at 20 for the top score, how's the tiebreaker working
So
to get the automatic?
first will be most bounties. So
Okay,
if Finland scores no points, their
we
20
got them.
points currently are just on wins. So
Yeah.
you would have the advantage there. So we'll take you through
Right.
the same tiebreakers basically we use for everything else. Obviously you don't have direct bounties on each other because you're in different groups, but the other tiebreakers would remain the same.
Okay, perfect.
So currently you're sitting in the spot where you would have the advance to finals, but a lot to be played in the other 3
So I
games.
have a feeling it's going to come down if Finland doesn't score any points. It might come down to a dice roll or coin flip, right? Because if a couple other teams have 20 points in the last game
It's possible. Yeah, if they
and
do
they don't have any
if
other
they have a clean
bounties,
sweep, and it'll be the exact same. Yeah.
yeah. Well, we'll
Yep.
see. But
It has a
yeah, good
possibility.
game, guys.
Good game, everybody. Congrats to USA
Right.
2, New Zealand, and Saudi Arabia all moving on. East Asia will be playing in that 4th place playoff. And congrats to Peru and Venezuela on making it to the Risk World Cup quarterfinals. But their run ends tonight
All right.
in the quarterfinals here of the Risk World Cup. We, if you want to check out more standings and schedule, we've got a bunch of games coming up tomorrow. Actually, let me go to the schedule for tomorrow. This is today, but I will update to tomorrow's schedule. But you can go to riskworldcup.com. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can always go to riskworldcup.com, check out the upcoming schedule and see what's happening. Okay. So these are the rest of the weekend. We've got 5 games left in quarterfinals. Starting tomorrow at 1500 UTC, I'll be on. Hopefully we'll get that done in time for the 1600 UTC. If not, we'll get a backup plan of another broadcaster. Hot Buns will be broadcasting game 2 of the England group, because Hot Buns, big England fan, lives in Germany. We'll be doing that game 2 of Group 4. I'll be back on at 2200 for game 3 of Group 2. Then we've got our final game, just one game on Sunday. Hot Buns will be broadcasting the final game of Group 4, and then we will have our quarterfinals set almost. We'll have 11 of our 12 quarterfinalists will be set at that point. We will know who is advancing directly to finals, and then we will know our 4 fourth place teams that will be battling in a winner-take-all World Dom Progressive game on Monday. The map and the settings are up on the website. It'll be Boston. Should be fun, and those 4 teams will play for that final semifinal spot. The way the semifinals will work is the top 2 teams from each of the groups will advance to finals, as well as that one team that auto advances out of quarterfinals to finals. So we'll have that 5-player final or 5-team final here in 2 weeks. So just 2 weeks left after these 5 games of the Risk World Cup. We're coming down to the end of it. We're coming down to the point where teams are fighting for $1,500, so the pressure is going to keep mounting, and the stress level is going to keep going up, and people are going to get angry at other people, possibly. But we're going to remember that it's just a game, and we're all having a great time playing the game of Risk, spreading the game of Risk worldwide. Again, if you want to check out more standings and schedule stuff, go to riskworldcup.com. You can check out everything you want to know there. You can also follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Risk World Cup. I'm at Mitch on Risk. I stream live Risk here on Twitch. I also post these videos on YouTube, helping you get better at the game of Risk. If you have enjoyed this Risk coverage, please like, follow, and subscribe not only me, but all these other awesome broadcasters like Speedster earlier today, Hot Buns later this weekend. Make sure you're supporting them and appreciating the work that they're doing to help bring this content to you and help spread the game of Risk, hopefully around the world to more people, because that's a big goal of this tournament. I think that's all I have. I'm at Mitch on Risk. Until next time, everybody, may your dice be nice. See you guys.